Hello, scrappy friends. So I'm pretty excited. Oh, there's my cord. To show you what I'm working on today. I'm going to go ahead for challenge accepted and work on the challenge for Mercy Tiara's main challenge, which is pretty much anything about learning, something you've learned, blah, 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 blah. So learning based. So what I'm going to do for my photo is this block set of photos here, this is my daughter Shay, and it's her first day of school. She is now a senior in college. And I know that I'm going to use this really great paper here by Cocoa Vanilla. It's a boys' rule paper called Happy Go Lucky, and I'm going to use this flip side of it as well. And then I do know I went through and grabbed up all of these great Vicki Boutin die cuts. Things that reminded me of school, reminded me of her, that kind of stuff. So, I mean, look at that. Be awesome, that kind of stuff. So this stuff really spoke to me to go with this photo, and we're going to get working on this. This is a Mind the Scrap kit, so it's kind of a cool kit. Nice mix of products. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on this and take you along with me. Oh, and real quick, and I'll show you. See this sketch right here? I'm going to work using this sketch. I got it off of Pinterest, and I'll go ahead and put it right about here so that you can see it while I get working. Okay, we're going to get going on this, and I'll voice over the next bits. Here we go. All right, so I have my sketch that I'm using in that upper right corner, so you can kind of follow along. I hate it when you save screenshots off of Pinterest, and for some reason iMovie refuses to save them in the cropped version. So it's there, you can see it. It's a pretty simple sketch anyway. I started off by trimming into 11-inch length blocks and then 3-inch length pieces for that. It looks kind of like a graphite color or a charcoal color, wood grain. And I'm not being too specific about where they should line up. I just kind of put the midway point at the 6-inch mark. That's kind of on my ruler, and that's about it. It doesn't make a big difference in the overall design. I just wanted them to line up fairly evenly. The Cocoa Vanilla paper, for some reason, my T-square was having the hardest time grabbing the side of it. It must be kind of shallow or not super thick or something. Although it feels thick, so it's weird. This is a little scrap of pattern paper right here. I think it's from the new Amy Tan collection. I did a layout with it recently, and I figured it would work for that little banner bit that is down on the bottom where you can kind of see the two photos side by side underneath where it says title in the sketch. So I went ahead and fishtailed those two pieces. I did not have a long enough piece that would go across the entire thing. So we're just going to fake it and have it hide underneath the photo, and that will work perfectly fine. I'm going ahead and looking in my little IKEA container. I use the ones that are called, okay, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's FJALLA on the IKEA site. I actually have 5 of them. I had 4, and I was at a retreat, and somebody gave me one as well because they had to get on a plane. So I have 5, and I use them to organize different kits that I am working on by each month. Anywho, I have all my extra little papers, the little border strips and all that kind of stuff, just kind of sitting in there right now. So I'm going ahead and taking a look at this Amy Tan 6x8 paper pad, seeing what color pattern paper might work with this collection that I am using by Vicki Boutin. That's a new collection as well, the die cuts that I'm using, and the colors are similar, but the Amy Tan has just a little bit more of a saturation, so they're just a little bit more vibrant. So I'm trying to be a little choosy about which papers I use with it so that the Amy Tan papers don't overwhelm the die cuts, if you understand what I mean. And as well as the Cocoa Vanilla Boys Roll Collection, the papers I'm using have a very specific color palette, so once again I'm trying to let the product shine that I'm using without it competing too much with each other. Okay, that makes sense to me. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get these little fishtail banner guys down. And once again, I'm not putting them in any specific spot. I just want them to be even with one another. And, um, and like I also said, I'm going to be putting that photo right over those two little banner pieces, and only you and I will know that we cheated. It's true. So I like this little old school looking ruler that's in the Vicky Bouton collection. So I thought that is perfect for that bottom piece. You know, since this is a back to school layout, I thought it went just about right. And you saw that I went ahead and backed the photo of Shay. It's just in that very simple white with the colored speckly bits. So that lets it pop against the charcoal color. And you see that there is a little heart kind of thing that is under that rectangle beneath the photo in the sketch. So I went ahead and mimicked that. There was a heart that was in this Vicky Bouton collection. So that is working ever so nicely. And I thought it was kind of fun. You know it's a heart, but it's just kind of peeking out. So this is where I'm like, all right, I know I want to use the other piece of that same paper that I backed the photo with. So we're going to do the same trick where we go ahead and Frankenstein it in a little bit. Now, as you see on that top part of this sketch, this part did not have the fishtail banner kind of thing. It looks like it's, well, back in the day it would have been Brad's on the side, but this time I think I'm going to go ahead and put some little puffy dots or something like that. I'm going to use some self-adhesive fun foam to pop up this little embellishment that has all these writing implements sticking out. Writing implements, are they pens as well as paintbrushes? I think they're just paintbrushes, but that worked ever so nicely for school as well for me. I'm using this massive floral die cut for that centerpiece. I liked the color to go ahead and go with the colors that are in the stars in the background. But regardless, it's not easy to use those massive pieces. So if I find a situation where I can, I definitely do so. So I do end up auditioning a couple of different die cuts to go on that top bit, and I end up just going with kind of these corally pinky coral flowers from this collection. That one's a little more orange. The one on the left has a little bit more of a pink color to it. So I do know that I'm going to have to bring that color through the layout, which is fun to have another element kind of color thing. But yes, it shall make its way. What else to tell you? Okay, now this Vicky Bouton collection has all of these like honey things in it, and like the thing that the paintbrushes are in, I think is a little honey pot, and there's bees and honeycombs, all this kind of stuff. I don't know. It's very, very cute. You should check it out. So I liked this little piece. It reminded me of a spirograph. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it had kind of a school thing going on, so I went with it. I also really like this off-white and black brushstroke arrows, so I thought that would be a nice little lead-in to show you where the title is. My title will be awesome for this layout. So this layout has a mix of white and cream, which I do not do all that often, but I did think that it did work this time. It's not overwhelming, and maybe because all the product is newer and fun and I was really excited to use it, that it worked for me so much. So before I forget, check out the link below for Scrappy Kathy's layout for this week to go along with this challenge. She did such an awesome job. She is featuring her grandson, who his name is Barrett, and he is in the high school football poster banner thing for the week, and she's ever so proud of the young lad, and she did an absolutely great sport layout for a learning back to school kind of a layout thing featuring the young lad. It's very, very cool though. She's extremely talented. So you saw that I used those little Amy Tan black, they're like black foam, but they are covered by like a chipboard sticker to write out Shay's name. And now I'm taking a look to see if any of these Paige Evans little puffy stickers, they're like shiny puffies, will work in the place of the little circles that you see on the sketch, like that look like they're holding down that little banner piece. So I'm just auditioning a few bits to see what works best for me, and I'm going to spend way too long getting that part together. So those didn't end up working for me for some reason, but these little adorable puffy stickers are absolutely perfect for this. I think it's the collection's called Be Grateful. I'm not sure, but these feel like old school puffies. They're so soft and nice that I have loved them and need about 4 more sets of them would be great. So I stuck that cute little bunny in there. Partially because it's the right color to go with the floral elements that are up top. I needed something else to bring that color down. Now, these are Dear Lizzie little tiny word stickers, and I am digging them because we get several different colors of words and they don't repeat. So you get lots and lots of options. And I think I've used them on every layout since I've received them. They're absolutely great. Oop, that one's crooked. They're absolutely great for when you have all different color layouts. Yes, that makes sense. I know what I'm saying, but it's great. The versatility is fantastic. So I have the 3 little stickers bringing more of that color in as well. And by bringing it down below, I think it really helped to tie it all in together. Now these are Chamel Field Trip little enamel shapes. I used 3 stars in kind of a pale peachy color to have a shiny element on there as well. So at this point, I have the flat stuff, I have stuff popped up, I have enamel and puffy. So we have lots of different textures and that's working out. The writing you see right there, I just put the first day of school and the year. There's a bit of a still shot of this, and that's about it. So thanks so much for watching, friends. If you could go ahead and like and subscribe, I would be grateful. Bye-bye.